You are live at Blackpool, where Keith Deller, stepping up, can't wait to get on with the action because he's won the last 4 legs here on the bounce against the former champion Peter Evison. He's now 7-3 in the lead and just 1 leg away from victory.
The 11th leg, Keith the throw.
And he has to throw here. The break really came at a bad time for him. Look at those averages. Deller on 93.48 and Evison in fact has a higher average, although he's trailing 7-3. Remarkable.
Two main factors in this. Deller has been finding the 60 very sweetly, very regularly, no drift.
46.
Also, he's only missed.
And his finishing percentage, Sid, has
2 doubles,
been
yeah,
over 50%, which is very, very good. And the doubles have been just gliding in for him, and it's given his game a terrific lift and confidence. And really, we have to say this is as well as we've seen Keith Deller, and equally we do seem to have a few budding Picassos with a very fine sense of proportion in the crowd tonight, Sid.
That's right.
140.
I'll take anything from the fans except blues.
Well, it really is pretty. That's just right for your bedroom wall, Sid.
Deller,
60.
his face has looked locked like the mask, and there was a twinkle in Pete's eye when he came out. Dave went to Blake for that. Tiger, tiger, burning bright. The body language and the glow is slightly on the blitz.
Although it would not be advisable to write him off completely, because Evison, when cornered, can snarl like a tiger and respond like one.
Remember, Keith Deller,
93.
got a long cushion here. 7-3 if he takes 1 more leg quickly. He's through. But if it got to 7 alike,
100.
the rules change there.
82.
Peter Evison on 82. Double 16. Beautiful.
Shot of the
Exquisite.
11th leg.
And it defuse.
That really was a remarkable shot
12th leg.
in the situation he was in.
Game on.
Bull 32. Very, very pretty to watch. And that has given Peter Evison new life, new stature.
Well, as I used to say in the 30 soup kitchens, when my dad stood in line for some gruel, it's a funny mixture in the pot. If Deller slips again and Evison brings it back to 7-5, it would be some fun.
37.
Well, we seem to have a party of St. Trinians in tonight as well. We have some wonderful characters in our crowd. So you remember, we once had a nun
140.
drinking a pint of bitter too, a very unusual spectacle.
And smoking a roll-up, as I remember.
Well, really, Keith Deller can do no wrong at the moment. Whichever treble he attacks, he hits. And Evison here is hitting the wrong one. That's better.
82.
So now really the destiny of this match in Deller's own hands. He has 6 starts, he knows, and he's making them absolutely sparkle.
140.
There's the Deller family, and Peter Evison really knows 140 must be a shot to leave him
60.
a real chance. Now Deller said with a very real chance at 90.
Well, he has, as David Lannon suggested, been the most relaxed guy in Blackpool the last 3 days. He's been taking time off for practice to take the kids to the crazy golf. Double 15 to take a notable shot. They told the fella, Deller! He shone sparkled in 1983 when he was Embassy World Champ. And he has played a blinder here in the Winter Gardens.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a brilliant game of darts. First and foremost, Mr.
Yes, you
Peter
have to
Evison.
say that really was a brilliant display from Keith Deller. His scoring was tremendous. His finishing was clinical. He said things can only get better. We wonder as the week unfolds, because that wasn't far short of championship form.
And a romantic gesture, he kisses a rose and points it at the wife in his moment of triumph. A new man.
Now, was that impressive? That was impressive. And the crowd, well, they absolutely loved it. Those are the results that we've seen so far then. Our first live day of coverage on Sky Sports of the 1998 World Matchplay Championship. Rod Harrington, of course, he's the world #1 these days, and in patches he played like it. Kevin Spielek put up a gutsy performance. In the end, Harrington just too good, winning by 8 legs to 4. Gary Mawson simply could not shake off Paul Lim. 4 legs to 1 he led at one stage, 6 legs to 4, but eventually scrambled through by 9 legs to 7. They both played pretty well in truth. Bob Anderson was most impressive in beating Big Cliff Lazarenko by 8 legs to 2. Anderson sporting a new pair of spectacles, and they certainly seemed to make the difference. It was an impressive performance. And talking of impressive performances, he's just been cruising, plain sailing for him tonight as well. And I think, Keith Deller, congratulations, you'll be well pleased with that.
I'm very pleased, Jeff. I try to take a different point of view. I mean, sometimes when I play in TV tournaments, when I play exhibitions, sometimes I have about 10 minutes walk on and play brilliant all night against good dart players. And I thought today, why change the system on TV? And I tried to be not so regimental, where I must practice so many hours. And today I tried to be a lot more relaxed, and I played very well tonight.
I mean, you were saying to me beforehand that you were playing pretty well anyway. You've had some good results, haven't you? You've beaten Phil Taylor this year.
Well, I think I played Phil at Eastbourne. There was about 64 dartboards. There was 200 people around one ball, and they said, "You got Phil Taylor." And we all know that if Phil's on his best game, it's good night. But when I played Phil, I went out in 14, 13, 15. But that was over 5 legs, best of 5 legs. But it's confidence. I mean, if you can beat Phil Taylor over 5 legs, you can beat other players. But Peter Evison is a brilliant dart player. But tonight, I tried to play, well, I'm good enough to beat a lot of dart players. And I thought, just play your darts. I mean, Eric always says to me, I play Eric on a lot of bingo halls, you know, and he says, if you play like that, you can beat Peter, no problem. And tonight, I tried to relax a little bit more, and I'm very pleased. But Peter's a good dart player.
When you first saw the draw, Keith, were you a bit disappointed? Because it's a real tough opening match.
I was disappointed because I missed 3 tournaments this year, where I've been seeded the last 2 or 3 years, and I thought, well, when you're not seeded, you could play one of the top seeds. And when I got Peter, I thought, it's not the best draw I needed, but at the end of the day, I don't think Peter really wanted me, because the last 3 years I've been a seeded player. So really, Peter's played a seeded player in the first round, where normally the seeds meet in the quarterfinals. So I'm very pleased to win, but I think sometimes, I mean, you know, the easier game you've got, you tend to get lazy. Tonight, I couldn't get lazy, and when I walked on tonight, I played very well.
You were really sharp. What's the story then, Keith, about cruising with Eric Bristow?
Well, we were very fortunate to go on the QE2. Went to New York and Bermuda, and it was great. Gene Hackman was on there on the way back, and the person who wrote Crimson Tide was on there as well, because they wrote that for Disney, I don't know, but anyway, that it was a great time. I mean, we sort of played 1 hour a day, and that was it. And I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I don't think there's any better liner to go on than the QE2. So we had a great time. And when you meet people like Gene Hackman, you see him at the Oscars. And we were
Teach you how to play?
Well, he was going to play, but he come along to the officers' mess, and he wouldn't play. But it would have been nice. But you know, it's nice to meet people that you see him on the Oscars on TV. But at the end of the day, I'm really pleased tonight, Jeb. I mean, the last 2 or 3 tournaments, I mean, I lost in the semi-final at Purfleet in our World Championships. Didn't play very well against Dennis. And today I've played. Eric says to me, why don't you start playing, or you should play. And today I've done that. And I think that when I play like I can, I'm a pretty good dart player.
Smashing. You looked a pretty good dart player tonight, Keith. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.